everyone, this is Josh Carney from Carney Media Group and the Music Tech Help Guy YouTube channel. Today we're checking out the STAM Audio SA-3A, which is a faithful replica of the 1969 Teletronics LA-3A. Like the widely known LA-2A, it's an optical leveling amplifier. The SA-3A has a kinetic T4B optical attenuator in it that's very close and very faithful to the original URI T4 optical attenuator. The SA-3A sports 3 Cinemag transformers, premium components, which is not common in clones and replicas, and it also has a schematic that is very faithful to the original. The LA-3A is one of the most sought after, if not the most sought after, compressor limiter for guitar. I've used the real deal LA-3As before, I've used numerous LA-3A plugins, and the SA-3A really shines on electric guitar, but it's also not bad on vocals and bass as well. So first, let's go over all of the SA-3A's features. On the front, you've got your power off and power on switch. There's also a meter switch, which allows you to switch between whether you want to meter the output level or meter the amount of gain reduction. You've got your peak reduction knob, which is essentially your amount of compression. It's essentially a compression threshold control, and in 3A units, the compression ratio is roughly a 3-to-1 fixed ratio. On the left, you've got a gain knob, and this is essentially the output or makeup gain. So between these two knobs, you can dial in the perfect amount of leveling and gain for your source. On the back, we have power here. We have inputs and outputs, and you can choose between whether you want to use XLR connections or TRS connections. There's also an option for a stereo link cable, which allows you to link together two SA-3As as a stereo pair. You can also choose to put it in limiting mode or compression mode. We're going to use it as a compressor for all of our examples. And there's also an optional 15 dB pad. Now, in addition to all of that, there's also a tweakable high-frequency sidechain filter. Now, essentially what this does is if it's turned all the way to the left to flat, it will compress all frequencies equally. If you move away from the flat setting, the compressor will be more sensitive to higher frequencies, resulting in heavier compression above 1 kilohertz. So now let's listen to some examples. I'll play a clean example, a crunch example, and a heavy distorted rhythm example, and then I'll also play a heavy distorted lead example. For all of the examples, I'll play the dry signal first, followed by an example with the sidechain filter set to flat, and then I'll play another example with the sidechain filter turned about halfway up. guys, so that's the SA-3A from STAM Audio. I'm really impressed with this unit, and the price is incredible. If you were to go out and buy a Teletronics LA-3A and find a used one on eBay, it costs you roughly $2,500 each. For the SA-3A, you can get them for $790 US. So you could basically buy a stereo pair of these for $1,000 less than you would, almost $1,000 less than you'd buy a single LA-3A. So as many of you guys know, I've reviewed other STAM audio products in the past. I've reviewed the SA-2A, which is their replica of the LA-2A. I've reviewed the SA-4000, which is their replica of the SSL-4000G bus compressor, and I was very impressed with both of those products. With the SA-3A, I'm very impressed with it as well. I've slowly been acquiring several STAM audio units, and I've been consistently impressed with their production quality and their ability to faithfully recreate the original. So the STAM Audio SA-3A is available at stamaudio.com for $790 US. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching.